What's going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages? JD here for some more Ark Survival Evolved. Some dino-tastic deeds. Let's get that big, huge chat screen out of the way over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Let me correct that right quick. Let's see if this will handle it. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right. So, it's been a bit since I have had time to do some Ark recording. I'm trying to do a few episodes of this each week along with the Minecraft episodes. Last time we were on the server, and we're getting back on right now, we had been fortunate enough to get to Metal Tools, level 20. And we had made a pickaxe and an axe, and that's about where we were. I have to sneeze. Hang on. That was a big one. Sorry, guys. All right, so yeah, like I said last time, we got some stuffs and some things. We've almost finally got up to some good followers. I'm not sure what happened. That was at 9 of 10 earlier, and it really should be at 9 of 10, so I'm not sure how that got changed, but whatever, it got changed. All right, so it has kicked me behind my house. That kind of sucks. This happens now and then. This is kind of another advantage of S+, is if you get stuck back here, you can just take your wall off and get back inside, or you can move something like the composting bin. Now, I've had the server up and running for a little bit, so it's had time to do some work for me. Before I actually got on, because I forgot that I had it running, to be honest. But let's just go back in here and we'll pick up Lay Dodo. She can go down right there for a second. You can go down right there. And you'll notice that they're kind of starting to walk around a little, right? That's because they ate their food. They're not as heavy anymore. We'll need to weigh them back down, as we can see here. So that she's not quite at the full weight. Let's get her some more weight. Let's get her filled up. Come on, fill her up. Okay, maybe there. Okay, now she's full. Perfect. All right, so let's get her repositioned right there. That's where we want her. All right, let's fill this one back up right quick, and that's all it's gonna take. Cool. Pick her up. Now, last time we've done a few things, or so far we've done a few things, I should say. We've got the S+ converter. Now, I have no idea how loud the game volume is compared to my voice, but I'm gonna try to turn it down just a tad, and hopefully not get quite as much noise from the dodos and stuff. Anyway, we made the S+ converter. We converted some stuff. I moved my mortar and pestle on top of here. Moved my campfire over. We've got the smithy right here and the forge next to it, and here are my lovely beautiful tools. And I'm looking that's not the right key. It's K camera. Yeah. I'm looking quite grizzly right now. It's nice. All right, so we don't have anything outside of a hat, I don't think. And actually, I don't think we have anything, because I think I killed myself when I got off last time. We should have, let's see how this is doing. No fertilizer to deposit. Okay, that's fine. We've got a little bit of fertilizer in here. Look, we have begun growing our own narco berries. I no longer have to go and hunt for narco berries because we are growing them, boys and girls. And of course, we have our ladder down to the beach. And we've got our little raft down there. I don't want to do raft building base just yet. That's soon to come, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. Okay, so kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to have this lower area for dodos and small dinos, right? And I think I'm going to build an upper area on this same base that might be for larger dinos as we continue to expand the base out. So that's going to be a thing. Actually, you know what? Let's actually go and do a... what do I have on me right quick? Yeah? Let's do a raft build. Why not? Let's just jump right in and get a raft build done, and I'll show you guys how to build a mobile base today. It sounds like a good time to me. It's going to take a while. I don't know if I'll even finish it in a single episode, because I am trying to keep the episodes down closer to 30 minutes. I'm trying to get away from doing the hour thing. I'm not good at it. To me, I get enough content in an hour. That's what it feels like. But I don't know how many people actually want to watch an hour's worth of a video from me. So I'm trying to start bringing that down some. Without doing a lot of editing to the video. So my choices are either be really on top of things and have everything ready to go, or do what I can, you know. What we got going on here? We got a bush with a stone inside of it, and I want the stone. Okay, that works. All right, dodos. I'm not here. I'm not really interested in you guys. So if you're down here, you're dying for experience because we still need XP, guys. XP is going to be a big deal until we hit level cap. That is the way it's going to be. So now that we have metal tools, we can harvest things quite rapidly. That's a good thing. And one of the first things we're going to need is we're going to need some wood and we're going to need some thatch to make some stuff. We're also going to need a good bit of fiber. And we want to be careful not to overload ourselves before we get down to the boat. Now, if you notice, I'm overheating because it's very hot outside right now. That is bad. So let's start off by going with some pillars. We just want to do a regular, just a standard pillar, I think is going to be the best thing. So let's make like, I'm not as good at this as some people are. Apparently there's some really easy ways to do this now that they've kind of tweaked raft building and stuff. And I am not as good as some of these dudes out there are with these things. And you can harvest that fallen tree, by the way. Just some people, what? Why is the arrow up? I don't know, but you're gonna die. Your XP and your food. And I like little lizards like you, but right now I need XP and food. And hides. Hides are gonna come in handy. All right, let's get some more fiber right quick. And then we are going to talk about how we are going to go about putting together this lovely raft mobile base, however you want to say it. That's enough to get us started at least. All right. So we've got a couple of pillars made. Let's get a few foundations, and we're going to want to get thatch foundations to start off with. Now, like I said last time on this was at one point nerfed. As far as I am aware, it is, you son of a, it is no longer nerfed. I actually want, do I want that? Yeah, I want the actual regular thatch foundation, not the S plus for this. As far as I'm aware, it has been unnerfed. Okay, I'm not promising anything. It's just I believe, I know it was nerfed, and I've been told it's unnerfed. I haven't verified that, so I could come down here and screw this up and be completely wrong. More weight. Let's do it. We are up to 20 Ingrams. We will figure out where we want to spend those Ingrams soon. And all that good stuff. I moved my mic, by the way. I hope I am coming in a little clearer. I know my voice sounds like a 13-year-old. There's not much I can do about that, so, deal with it. Unhide the sail. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to take our handy-dandy pillar, stick it on the front, and activate it. Then just make sure it's ready to go. So hit E on your boat. And now activate your pillar. Now look, it's kind of stucking off the end. That's not good. That's not where we want it. We want to kind of bring it up, and you want to try to kind of center it right on the mast as best as you can. We're going to go with that, okay? Now, for parts of this, you're kind of going to want the boat to kind of not be on the beach because things might accidentally clamp to the beach. So keep that in mind. So now that we've got that on there, this is how I used to do it at least. We want to hide the sail. So sail is now hidden. And now we want to switch to work with our lovely foundations here. So what we want to do is we want to have a foundation off to, look at that craziness, off to the side of this pillar. That's what we've done is we've created a snapping point, okay? There's foundation number one. Now with that in place, we can now put another pillar in place. But like I said, whoa, that was not, it was not expecting an Alpha 150 Alpha Raptor to come out of the water and eat me. That was quite amazing, to be perfectly honest, to know that there's a level 150 Alpha Raptor coming out of the water to eat me. That was amazing. That was a wake-up call from hell. And if your children watch my streams or my YouTube stuff, I do my best not to cuss, but I make no promises when things of that nature occur, because that that was fairly surprising and fun all at the same time. Okay. He literally just came like, where was it that it came from under the water? Like it's trying to eat my raft right now. I am not a happy guy. Okay, so there is kind of a trick with rafts, as well as ladders, as you just saw. Are you just really just eating my raft, or are you trying to eat my body and hitting the raft? Because, oh look, there's a dilo. We have a dilo. Okay, so the raptor is attempting to eat my body. That's what's going on. He's trying to eat my body, and something is blocking him from being able to get to it, I guess. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to, as rapidly as possible, get over to the raft and activate it so we can drive it away from the beach. So hit E. And when you're actually on a boat, the dinos, they can attack you, but there tends to be this thing where they won't. You can kind of get away from them. So I don't know how long that dude's going to beat my body, but I'm going to try to coax him away from it if I can somehow. Because I don't want the body to rot and me lose my metal tools and stuff. That would kind of suck. I'd have to go gather all new tools. So how am I going to do this? Well, I'm gonna try to drive the raft over the body and push it, and it did not work. Duders he's still all over it. The Dilo's go okay. The Dilo helped him eat the body. That's good. Now just to get the raptor to go away. And that's not happening right now. He's not going away. But look, he's not aggroing on me. Now there's the dilo. Like I can sit right here and I'm good. Now there are some dinos that this doesn't work. There's some dinos that are gonna, like, for example, Sarcos. Sarcos are big giant crocodile alligator son of guns, and they're going to try to eat you. And also if I aggro him and he gets on the boat with me, like while I take the controls, sometimes they will stay aggroed. And you can't get rid of them, and they'll kill you on the boat anyways. But for the most part, you can kind of use boats to your advantage. Yeah, go get him. Go get that parasaur. I just want to loot my body. You can go eat whatever you want on the beach. I don't need any of that. See, as I get closer to my body, he's just turning around and coming back. He's like, yo, I want to eat you. Here, come out here and get me, raptor. Look, you can see me. I'm right here. Hey. Yeah, come on. I wish I had a bow on me right now. That'd be great. Look, go get that parasaur. Yeah, he's, is he? He is. All right, well, he's doing that. Take all. All right, we got our stuff back. Let's get out of here. Let's be out. Oh my goodness. Go away from the raptor beach. It's not a safe place. All right, so we got kind of ninja'd, right? Raptor shows up in the middle of nowhere, smashes our nugget. We got away from him though. We got our stuff back, so that's good. If I had enough arrows, I could... Is he eating my ladder? I hope he doesn't eat my ladder. That would suck. All right, let's try this again, a little bit again now. Okay. So one of the ways that I've seen people do this is that if you get pillars, you see how that pillar is slightly below the one in front of it? I believe there's a way to stack the pillars in such a way that you can just lower them directly like this. I don't know this. But I'm gonna experiment with it here for a second. I could be about to completely screw this up, so if I do, forgive me. All right, so what we want to do now is we want to demolish this. Now be careful when you're building your raft base that as you demolish things, you do not want to demolish the raft, because you do not get any resources back when you demolish a raft. All right, so what I think needs to happen is... You see how this is slightly lower than that? That's the new snapping point created by this lower pillar right here. I think that's what I actually want. So let's demolish this real quick. And it's primarily on the floors where you're going to screw up if you screw up lowering things and demolishing things. Okay? I don't like the positioning of that at all. Let's do this. Look how low that is. That's amazing. Did that almost put me perfect, actually. Wow. So I lowered the one off of the pillar, or the mast, and got it to right here. This is the middle one. And then I lowered one in front of that. So I've lowered the pillar twice, and that got me to right here. So let's cancel that. Let's demolish this pillar. Now, because we've demolished two pillars, obviously we have enough material to make another. So I just want to see how low my foundation is going to get if I put another pillar in place real quick and lower it again. If I can get it to pull off the lowering. Like I said, sometimes this gets real sketchy. I think this is where we actually want it, though, to be perfectly honest with you. So we want it to cover the raft, right? In such a way that when I do the stone foundations, they're going to come through and cover the bottom of the raft. And I think we're there, actually, with how I have it right now. Now, I could take this down one more level without much difficulty. See, look, this guy's going to sink down further now. So I can put him there. I can get rid of this guy. And we can actually step down one more step right there. You saw it pop up? Let's see if I can get it back. There we go. There it is. This is where I think I actually am going to put mine, is in this lower one. But it can get kind of tricky, and sometimes it won't place there, so be careful when you're doing that. Do I need to go one more? I think I might, unfortunately. I don't really want to, but I think I might. Just to be safe. So why would I want to go lower? Well, you have to be able to activate the raft via the raft platform, right? And so if the foundations aren't low enough when we put them on here like that, right there, we can't activate the raft, right? So we want them, for some builds we go this low, for some builds we stop where this is, and for other builds we stop one step above this even. It depends on the purpose of the raft you're building. Now this is going to be my mobile base raft. And so I know that for this one, I am okay going down to the level that I just put this guy at. Okay. Now, did we unlock stone foundations yet? Let's take a look. That's kind of imperative to the successful building of a raft. Look right here. Stone foundation. Beautiful. This is going to help us start to level really rapidly. We want stone walls. We want stone doors. I don't have enough experience yet to get the rest of this stuff, but we are on our way as of right now, boys and girls. We are on our way. So, oh man, that raptor destroyed my chest. Or did I take my chest up to base? I don't remember. All right, so let's see what we can craft right quick. Stone would be good. We got an S+ stone foundation right here. We can make one of these. These take 80 stone, 30 thatch, and 40 wood a piece. So let's make one of these right quick. And so when you're doing the lowering of your raft, you really want to use thatch for that. And there's a couple of other places that thatch is going to come in really handy for us. But now that we're up to stone, this is what we want to build our base out of on the raft, is this stone. See, look at how nice it comes underneath. Now, used to this protected the bottom. I don't think that's the case anymore. But I still want to have it below there just because, I don't know, it makes me feel good, okay? All right. So what we need is we need to get enough stone and wood and everything gathered up to build an entire foundation on this raft off the bottom right there. And so we're just going to start gathering some stuff. There's a nice little beach here that I don't see any hostile dinos on. So we're going to come right over here and gather some materials on this. And this is going to take us just a minute. So we're at what, 18 minutes. Let's see how quickly we can get this done. So sinking your pillars, that's the first part of raft building. And if you need a reminder one more time, I line it up by grabbing the rudder and lining it up with the mast on the raft. Once it's lined up there, I placed a pillar just lower than the first, off of the mast, back towards the center of the raft. I deleted the very first pillar. After I deleted the very first pillar, I placed another pillar in its place, but a step lower than the second pillar. And then from there, we used foundations with pillars in the middle of them to lower a bit further. So feel free to go back and watch if you got lost anywhere along the way there. We're going to gather up a chunk of stone right quick. Stone's heavy. This is part of the reason that we've been jacking our weight the whole time, so we can carry stone. So I've got a decent amount of wood. I've got a decent amount of thatch. I can get, what, 3 out of the thatch. So, bam, there's 2, I think, right there. And there's plenty of stone on this beach, so that's good. And the good thing about building these stone foundations is look how much my weight dropped after building one. That's because we're using up 40 logs, which weigh quite a bit, and 80 stone, which weighs quite a bit. So having a good size weight, you can gather up a good amount of materials, do a craft, drop that weight down, and then get right back to work. And fortunately, there's a lot of dodos on this beach, so we're finding dodo eggs. Those are going to be easy for me, good food for me to keep me going while I build this stuff. Another advantage of doing these stone foundations is that we're not using fiber. And since I don't have metal tools to harvest fiber yet, that is to my advantage for sure. Don't be afraid to pick up stones off the ground as you're running around. Because while hacking them with your axe is nice and fruitful and gets you a lot, so is being frugal and grabbing them as you run past them. That dude's trapped. He would be an easy tame if I wanted to tame one of those. I could literally knock him out right there probably. Is this a cave? Let's take a look down here. Got a little hole in the wall where there's a dodo egg back here. Can I get back into it? I can. Wow, that's kind of amazing. It actually gives me a housing bonus. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind in the future. Oh no, it's one of my enemies, those birds. Alright, let's go ahead and get these attached. So what we want to do is we want to put this one here. And if you notice, we're going to have a hard time jumping up on the boat now. So you've got to be planning, kind of planning ahead for things like this. Because, you can get yourself to kind of a screwed position as you build these boats. Right now, we're able to come up from the bottom of the boat and get back on it. But once all of our foundations are in place, that's not going to be the case anymore. So don't get yourself in a screwed position where you can't get back on your boat. Pay attention to how you park it and how you leave it. All right, so let's go ahead and slap this one in place. That works. Thought I just made a big mistake, and I kind of almost did. All right, we're going to need some more thatch and some more wood. We can get both from right here. So let's smack it once. All right. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Let's put this one in the middle. All right, what do I need? Nope. What do I need? I need thatch. All right, we need 5. So that's going to get us another one. And then we're going to be a little bit low on material, so we got to get back to material gathering really rapidly. So what we're probably going to get done with this first one is probably just going to kind of get the foundations put in place. The biggest part to getting your raft going correctly, honestly, is getting the foundations laid. Because realistically, with where I have the foundations at right now, you can kind of come up with your own, individual designs. The hardest part is getting those foundations laid correctly and lowering them and lowering the pillars. I feel like my FPS is dog crap right now. It's kind of weird. Let me see if I can correct that. See if that helps at all. I don't know why. I used to get a solid like 120 when I was streaming Ark, but lately it has definitely been misbehaving for me. All right. So, as you can see, we're able to access the boat still, even though there's starting to be some stone in front of it. Let's move over here. Try not to aggro a bird if we can, because I really don't feel like dealing with thieving birds. And he's just like following me. He's like, yo, I want to be your friend. I want your stuff. Be careful about trees and stuff like that. Like I just ran over that tree on the beach. You will get your boat hung on them. They can be a... Oh, that's bad. That's right over there. Right here. Right there where the... Hold on. Right there, that thing that's way off in the distance. This is bad. That is a Spinosaur, and he will absolutely come and wreck this raft with rapidness. They are vicious, mean bastardos. We do not want to deal with them. There's a raptor right there. There's a bunch of raptors over here. This is like Raptor Haven. We don't want to go over there. We want to just... We're here just to get this stone, and then we'll be on our way, raptors. Y'all leave us alone, guys. I don't need any of your hate coming after me right now. You'll find lots of areas in the game where you can harvest directly from your raft. I'm going to show you some as we kind of get it built up. But for right now, this area looks a little hostile. Like right over there, that area in front of me is really, really good. Those are the swamps. But you don't want to go taking your boat over there until you have the entire boat encased and enclosed. You want to have yourself a little room built on board. The reason for that is that if the dinos can't see you, they don't tend to attack you. And, that obviously, for obvious reasons, that's a good thing, right? You don't have to worry about dying. All right, we're kind of going back the way we just came. The alpha raptor is still sitting over there on my beach, but he looks to be kind of stuck right now, and that's good. That makes me happy. He deserves to be stuck. We need wood and we need thatch. So I'm going to swing up right here and get some off of these trees, and then we're going to go to another area of the beach that has a lot of stone down there. I'm basically just going to continue to move my boat along, and we'll park the boat further down for now. Right here is good. And we'll swing back over here, sprint over. Get ourselves some wood. Fortunately, it's only 40 wood per, so we can very quickly get enough wood for, a few foundations here. That's a 140 dodo. You are definitely going to die, sir. Or ma'am. I'm not really paying attention to what gender the dodo is. I just know it's going to be good XP. Heck yeah, really good XP. There's just another level. Alright, so let's get some thatch now. And thatch gathers up so rapidly, it's not even a big deal however much we need. Thatch is just, it's stupid easy to get. And it's light. So, I mean, gathering thatch is almost never a problem. Alright, so what do we have enough stuff for right now? We have enough stuff for one foundation. Let's get enough stone, see if we can get 2 knocked out. Getting 2 knocked out will almost allow us to complete the back. Not bad for 26 minutes in an unplanned raft building episode. These rafts, they can take a while, dude. Don't underestimate them. Do we have enough? All right, we have enough for 2. Do we think we can get enough stone for 3 without overweighting ourselves? We need like a little bit more, poquito más. Let's come over here. We're going to get in between these 2 rocks so that I can hopefully hit both if I need to. And I think we'll be good there. I'm tired. I'm cold. My torpor is rising because I'm working without stamina. Let's rest. What the heck? Oh, that's bad. Alright, we're good. We're making 3 of these before those birds come start stealing my stuff. So one of the things that will attract the birds, by the way, is when you kill things, they're going to come and try to steal the meat from you. And so if you take all the meat, they're going to get pissed off at you and they're going to start attacking you. So that's kind of one of the most common ways that I get birds starting to attack me, is by killing something and harvesting what I killed. And the birds are like, oh no, no sir, that's mine. And I'm like, no, I killed this, stay away. And they don't agree with me, and then they try to kill me. It's terrible. I have to kill them, and they steal my stuff, and I rage out, and then I quit, and I cry, and my wife has to come tell me it's going to be okay. They're just video game birds, and it's a terrible cycle. Okay, we need a little bit more wood and a little bit more stone, and the first 3x3 of the raft will be done. Then we're going to get fancy again, or at least attempt to. I hope that the fancy trick that I'm going to attempt to use still works. What am I lacking? We need stone. Just stone. And if you look, we're wearing down our metal axe very rapidly. So I'm probably going to have to do a metal run between this episode and the next to make sure that I can repair this axe. Because it's going to take probably almost the full Monty to get it back up in good working condition. Come on, give me 20 more stone. Give me 20 more. Get me close. All right, that's cool. You got me close. Look. And now the bird is attacking me. He stole stem berries that time. Dirty bastard. He stole from me again. He stole my narcotics. What? You stole 21 narcotics, you son of a bird? I hate these things so much. Yeah, got you that time, didn't I, sucker? Stealing my narcotics. What sucks is I can't even get my narcotics back. And I actually need those things. He stole a bunch. Fortunately, we can grow those now, so I'm not going to gripe too much. But that still sucks that we lost 21 narcotics. We're not using them yet, so not the end of the world. Now look at this. Look at the situation I've got. Oh, yay. It let me jump up. Whew. was kind of scared for a minute there. All right. So if I try to destroy this right now, I'm going to demolish my raft. I don't want to demolish my raft. That would be bad. What I want to demolish is this thatch floor. So make sure of what you're demolishing. Hello, poop. Before you demolish it. My raft is kind of hurt. Take a look. I could repair it. Let's repair it. The raft is now being repaired. Yay. So let's take our stone. And by the way, you can stack S+ foundations on top of each other with no trickery. So, but what I'm building right now can be built purely from vanilla. You do not need S+ to build this, okay? Now, the next thing that we want to try to do is we want to craft some more thatch stuff. And we want to use the actual real thatch, not S+. And we want a thatch ceiling, okay? Not the sloped, just a regular thatch ceiling. We're going to want 3 of these. This is the part that we're going to have to check up on and see if it still works. We've gained a couple of levels so far. That's good. All right, so let's take our little thatch ceilings here. And what we want to do is we want to connect these to the foundations on the back. This is how we can extend our raft. This works for the back and for the front. Why am I starving? Eat meat. So that meat's poisoning me, but you'll notice that I'm going to gain enough hunger back quickly enough that because I'm not starving, I will regain HP. So, you know, kind of sucks, but worth in a pinch. All right, so I do want to extend off the back, just like this. And then once we've extended off the back like that, what we can do is we can actually attach, at least we used to be able to, I don't know if we still can. We used to be able to attach a foundation down here to these ceilings. This may be what they've since fixed. I don't know. But I have an, let's try it with an S+ foundation. So foundation is obstructed, cannot place. Okay. So I can place it on top, but I can't place it underneath. Now I do know of another way to do this. It's not great, but there is another way that we can actually place these foundations. It requires a little bit of what's the correct term here? You got to kind of finagle it a bit. And I don't know if this is doable with vanilla or not necessarily. We'll try it with vanilla first though. So let's demolish this thatch ceiling right here. And the way I want to do this, how did I do it last time? We're going to need a wall or 2. So let's craft a couple of walls. So 1 wall, 2 walls. This might work. We're about to find out. I probably should have crafted S+ walls, but that's okay. We'll try it with these. All right, so we got a couple of walls. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work because I know they nerfed being able to expand your rafts back like this at one point. So I have no clue whether what I'm trying right now is still even doable or not. We're going to find out though. All right, so there's our ceiling. All right, so what we want to do is we want to take the ceiling, drop it here, and then from that ceiling, I think we can put a wall. And then from that wall, yeah, there it goes. So we can snap a foundation onto that wall and expand it and extend the raft this way. I don't think it works with vanilla. And I don't think it will even work with, it would work with the S+ stone that I'm going to use. So I don't have to use this. I can do it, you know, but for now I'm going to. Oh, maybe. Let's see if I can. I don't know if it's failing because I'm too close to the beach or if it's failing because they fixed that where that does not work. Let's find out. There we go. So it's on there now. So with that done, let's demolish this. Can this snap to that? So it cannot snap to it, but it can snap on top of it now if I wanted to. So I don't know if there's a way to do this with vanilla. I'd have to really spend some time playing. I'm not gonna say one way or the other, but there is a way for me to do it with S+, and so I'm going to do it because I love building boat bases. I don't know why they ever chose to nerf the building of boat bases. I think it was a pretty what's the term I'm looking for? Asinine move on the company's part to take away a part of the game that had been so integral to its culture in the formation of its early access all the way through beta. So, you know, something that made it all the way into launch, something that the company themselves had actual boat building competitions and boat building tournaments and stuff, and then they just decide they're gonna fatally swoop it and take it out. It's like, what? Anyway, enough nitpicking for me. I'm not the game developer. I respect their choice. It's their game. You know, as if I were to make a game, I would want people to respect my choice. And so while I don't agree with it, they get to do what they want. All right. So this is how we can extend it, at least using S+, which is kind of nice. I'm going to take this wall out now, because we don't necessarily need that. Put the roof on. And I could have been doing all this out of S+, but I'm not going to keep this thatch stuff anyways. It's just here to lay down the basic layout for us. All right, so we're done. We've got our 3 pieces put on. If we demolish all of this and get back half of the material spent, remember. And what the reason we want to do this out of thatch is because if this fails, I don't want it to fail with stone, right? Stone's expensive. I'd rather it fail with thatch. I didn't lose that much. So let's see. All right, we're good. They stayed attached. So now I can come back and replace these with stone. At least I believe I can. We'll find out. I can do the same exact thing on the front. And am I going to? Yeah, I'm going to. So let's do a wall, a ceiling, a wall, and a foundation. Do I not have enough for a foundation now? I'm lacking in the whittles area. All right, we're going to put one there. Run the ceiling off of there. And I know we're getting a little long on time now. I'm sorry. It was not my intentions to do this thing. But, you know, a bird attacked me, and apparently what I thought had been corrected with the raft building has not for some reason, or something to that extent. I'm not sure. I'd have to do some digging on it. I'm not going to dig on it right now. All right, let's get some wood. And let's get our last foundation here. Okay, this is going to be the basic layout for our first our mobile base. Okay, this is going to be the size of the footprint. So I built this base a long time ago. I was heavily inspired by One Wing X, or XX One Wing X. He's very intelligent, does a very good job in his YouTube videos. Check out, he's got a ton of great raft building boats. I kind of adapted some of my own rafts and started picking up some of his practices as I saw what he was. You son of a bitch. Pardon my language, kids. As I saw what he was doing, I was like, oh, okay. You know, I can add that onto the format that I'm already using and get more out of my own rafts. So he absolutely is a heavy influence on the way I build my rafts. Yeah, you got to attack me a couple times, you 145 son of a gun, but now I've got you pinned, and now you're dead. Remember that. You attack me as a bird, I'm going to kill you and eat you. Sorry for the anger. All right, so just to make sure that this is going to work as we anticipate it working, let's make, real quick, a stone. We need 80 and some wood. All right, get some wood. We need 13 wood. I don't want my axe to break just yet, so I'm being kind of chinchy with it. I need that for the stone. 60 stone to go. 50. Halfway there. Uh-oh. My stone chopper's gone. Let's take a look at it real quick. How we doing on durability here? It would take us 4 ingots to repair this right now. And durability is at 0. Pretty much if I swing with it again, it's gonna die. Right? At least that's what appears to be going on. Let's get a little more wood. Alright, craft. Stone foundation, that's what we're here for. And what I want to see, I just want to make sure that I'm going to be able to replace these thatch foundations straight up without having to actually have the walls connected. And it looks like I will be able to. So like I said, mine's done right now with S+. I'll experiment maybe off camera and what? And see if there's a way to get it done purely with vanilla. Now, as of right now, I'm pretty sure that this 150 Raptor Alpha that's sitting down here is the same one that used to be up there holding my metal hostage. So being as we're at 40 minutes, I'm gonna call this episode done, right? I'm gonna head up top, get some metal, repair my axe, and then I'm gonna gather up some of the materials that we need to do the rest of the raft build. Before I do, we've got about 40 engrams to spend. So let's spend some engrams right quick. Now we're down here working with stone, and that's good. That's where we want to be, right here. We're going to need stone ceilings. We're going to need stone doors. Why not take that? It's basically free. It's cool. I'm good with it. I'm down with it. Windows would be nice. I don't know that they're a necessity, but they would definitely be nice. Take the triangle ceiling, sure. The zero door. All this fun stuff right here. Stone pillars are going to come in handy down the road. So I don't get my angled ceilings and whatnot until I get down here to the next level. Okay, so we're going to want those. Is there anything else in the stone category that I need right now? Probably not right away. There's probably not. There is some stuff back up top I still want. Did we unlock any saddles recently? Because I know we're getting close to some. Yeah, right here. This is the big one. Stego saddles. Along with Stego saddles, we can get water jars and medium crop plots. Those are all kind of big deals for us. Stegos are literally the first dino that I'm going to probably be attempting to tame. And I really want to be able to get one of those. So that's good. Did we ever unlock... Where is Pteranodon? 38. Okay, I knew it was a little ways away, so we'll get there soon. No big deal. All right, so we've got 15 points remaining. We've unlocked Stego saddles. We've unlocked most of the stone building. Now check it out. Here's a couple of important things. A pike and a crossbow. I can only choose one. And for me, I think I'm going to go with the crossbow. I think I'm going to get a bit more usage out of that, being able to attack from ranged with it. Although the pike is nasty and I do want it for sure. Let's go the route of the crossbow for now. That leaves me with only 3 points. Was there anything back up top that I have failed to acquire that I feel that I need right now for 3 points? Nope, don't think so. Okay, cool. So engrams have been spent. It's raining and pouring and storming, and I can't see. Look, there's the alpha. You can see him glowing right over there. Right there's the alpha. So that means that my ladder should be safe right now to skirt back up real quick and not risk losing my boat. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to go take care of repairing this axe and maybe try to kind of gather up some of the stuff. If I gain a level, because I'm pretty close, I'm going to go ahead and put my points in, and I'll be picking up the angled stone ceiling stuff. That's the next thing we're going to need for the boat raft. Or the boat raft, the boat base, the raft base. Anyways, as always, guys, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click the subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think I did well, what I could do better. I hope you're enjoying the Ark series. I also hope you're enjoying the Minecraft series. If you haven't checked out the Minecraft series, I'm playing some Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode. Whenever I finish that up, I think I'm going to move into all the mods as the next Minecraft Let's Play. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, guys, be good to one another. I will see you all next time. Laters.